guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this episode I'll be teaching you how to decorate this ice cream cake using whipped cream. I've got my ice cream cake here, and that's 3 levels of flavouring. I've got my vanilla, my honeycomb, my strawberry. And to decorate I've got my purple and my white cream, just basic whipping cream. Now I'm just going to pipe little dollops of cream onto my cake. And I'll alternate between the colours. So my white, my purple, and then my white again. Now I'll use my spatula and just the middle of each little dollop I'll press in and pull. Wipe off the excess, press in and pull. And you'll literally do this for all around the cake. I'm going to start alternating again. So now I start my purple and slightly overlapping my white. Little dot. Make sure that you have them on straight as well, so they're going straight up. And you want to work quickly because this is an ice cream cake, so once you get the hang of it, and if you feel that you need to, you could always put this back into the freezer halfway through. And then to finish off, I'll just add a dollop of each one without putting the spatula through them. Just like that. At the top, I'm going to do the exact same thing. And after about 10 minutes, you become a pro at this. And as you start getting to the center, you'll find that you'll need to swipe it kind of sideways rather than straight up. And we'll come to the center of the cake. And then for the center you'll only need about 3 dollops, maybe 4. Just like that. Next I'm going to prepare the sign for the cake. I've got my fondant and I'm just going to cut out Jessica Happy Graduation. Add cornstarch onto your working surface and roll out your fondant. Just to the thickness that you need so that it's long enough for the whole paper to fit on top. I'm going to lightly moisten the area with some water and just a brush and pop her on top. Just to be sure, I'm going to go around the corners as well. Press that down. Then I'll go in with my little spatula tool and I will cut right across, lining it up with the wafer paper. Once you have that, curl the end just where you want it. So just before the J for Jessica, and press that down. Do the same for the other side. So the writing is all you'll see. And then let this dry overnight, but upside down, and that way you get a nice flat sign. Otherwise you'll end up having a warped kind of thing going on. If you like that look, you can just leave it like that. I allowed my sign to dry a little bit and then I stood it upright and gave it a little bit of curve and let it dry overnight like that. Next I've got my little blossom cutter. I'm going to cut out little dark purple blossoms and I'm going to punch it in between each of these little meeting places. I also decided it'd be a good idea to add one at the top too. Just around the border though, the perimeter. Wouldn't add any on the top, it might be too much. Comes down to personal preference anyway. For this last step, find which is the prettiest section and make that your front. And then position your cake topper just in the middle, maybe a little bit more forward. Always looks nice. You can even kind of bring it back to lean. And I'm also adding a little bit of cream at the back just to keep it anchored. And that's how it's done. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I will see you really soon.